Hi everyone, this is Lindsay from the Vallejo Adult School, here to show you how to join a Zoom meeting from your computer. I will also be creating a video on how to join a Zoom meeting from your cell phone. So if you're going to use your cell phone for your class, go ahead and check out that other video. All right, so once you receive a Zoom invitation from your teacher, you will see a URL, meeting ID, and a passcode. So go ahead and click on the URL. Okay, and it's going to open up this little tab here from Zoom. Now you have two options. You can actually download the Zoom program from onto your computer. If you'd like to do that, go ahead and just click that and follow the directions. If for some reason you're not super comfortable with that, go ahead and click the Launch Meeting little words here, and then go ahead and click Join from your browser. So this way you don't actually have to download anything onto your computer. You can just use Zoom from your web browser, which is great. So we're going to go ahead and choose that option. All right, so you just have to put in your name. And yeah, I'm not a robot, so I have to select tractors. Okay, I think that's all of them. Join. Okay, and there you have it. Okay, so now you can see this is the host, all right? So I created a fake Zoom meeting from my cell phone in order to show you all how it works, okay? So my video is not on my cell phone, but I'm going to go ahead and join the audio by computer. So this is important. If you do not click this button, you will not be able to hear anything on the meeting. So make sure to join the audio. Okay, and something like this might pop up on your web browser. Zoom wants to access your microphone. Go ahead and allow it. Zoom is very secure, it's very safe, so you don't need to worry about any viruses, anything like that. Okay, great. So now I am on the call. They can hear me. You can see my little microphone down here. It's going up and down. And if I want to start my video, I would just click this little button here, and then Zoom is going to want to access your camera. You can go ahead and click allow. And there you have it. You can see me right there. So I'm going to go ahead and stop my video. So again, it's completely up to you. Some people are comfortable with the video on, some people aren't. So choose what's good for you. You just have to click start. Oh, it's a little frozen, you can see. Or stop. Okay, so that's completely up to you. I'm going to go ahead and mute myself on the meeting because I'm going to go over some of the features Zoom has. Okay, so again, this is just, this is me. I'm hosting a Zoom meeting using my cell phone, and I joined it using my computer. So I don't have my cell phone camera on. So if your teacher doesn't have their camera on, they'll either have a picture or maybe like their initials, okay? But the teachers will have their cameras on, so don't worry about that. All right, so here are the two most important buttons. Again, the unmute and mute button. We ask that you keep yourself on mute while other people are talking, while the teacher is talking, because it's hard because we're not all in person. So, we're all working from home. So there tends to be a lot of audio feedback, and that can actually affect the connection of the Zoom call in a bad way. So just try to keep yourself on mute. But if you have a question, if you need to answer your teacher, just come down here, click unmute, say what you need to say, and click mute again. Again, the video is up to you, whatever you're comfortable with. We know that everyone's working from home, and you might have kids, dogs. I have 2 dogs. Here's one of them. So sometimes it's hard to get a private moment. We understand. So the video is up to you and how comfortable you feel with it. The participants button. So it'll just show you who is in the meeting. your classmates, your teacher, and that's pretty much it. So it's not super exciting. However, at the bottom here, you can see some little functions. So if you're muted and maybe your teacher is giving a talk and you have a question, you can raise your hand. And as you can see here, my hand's been raised. And then on the teacher side, they will receive a notification that you raised your hand. So this is really nice. So they can say, oh, Lindsay, what's your question? And then you can come down here, unmute yourself. Oh, what's blah, 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 the question. And mute yourself again. And that's it. So you control the hand raise. Once your teacher has addressed you and answered your question, you can lower your hand. So that's a really nice little function just to kind of keep the meeting organized. There's the yes and no button here. So, your teacher might or might not ask you to use these. Same with the go slower, go faster. And there's a few other fun ones down here. There's like a few emojis, thumbs down, thumbs up, clap. I guess if you need a cup of coffee, or maybe if you have to step away for a minute, you could click the little, looks like a little clock. You could click that. So those are some fun little buttons that are helpful to make the Zoom meeting go smoother. All right, so that's the participants tab. To get rid of that, you just come back down here and you can click participants and it goes away. The share screen option, you may or may not see this on your Zoom call. So this is turned on and off by the teachers. This might be on if you will need to actually share what you're working on your computer. But again, that's going to be up to your teacher. So if you want more information about that, just talk to your teacher. The chat is also a very nice function. So you can click the chat and it opens up here. And so you can actually write messages to your entire class. You can also click down here and you can message the host, your teacher, privately. So it will say down here, privately. Okay, so maybe you have a more private question or something that only pertains to you. This is a really great function. And if there's other participants in the meeting, you can also message them as well. Okay, so that's the chat. And more, it looks like there's not anything else there. So that's basically Zoom in a nutshell. So we hope you enjoy using Zoom. It's a great option for us since we're all, stuck at home due to the coronavirus. It's a way to keep learning in a safe way. So we are happy to take any questions you have about Zoom. If you're having any difficulties joining the meeting, please contact your teacher. And we've all been using Zoom for at least, maybe 5-6 months now. So we're all very well trained in it. We know how to use it and troubleshoot. We also have teachers and staff on hand that speak Spanish, Arabic, French, and I think some other languages. So, if English isn't your first language and you'd like to talk to someone in Spanish about Zoom, call our office and we will gladly help you out with that in order for you to be successful. All right, last thing, in order to leave the meeting, you just click leave meeting. And that's it. Okay, so that's Zoom in a nutshell. I wanted to say one more thing. As you can see here, I didn't have to put in a passcode. Sometimes you might have to, sometimes you might not. So just remember to keep the passcode on hand. Maybe write it down on a piece of paper or keep your email open on your computer so that way you can reference it. All right, well, thank you for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed and let us know if you need any assistance. Take care.